Great. Ido, Chief Product Officer at Cybersecurity. It's really great to be here, and thanks OurCrowd for the invitation. You know, 3 years ago, while still serving in the Army, I was leading the IDF encrypted cellular system mobile to enable IDF soldiers fighting in the field to have a secure mobile access from anywhere in the field to the headquarters when we hold the sensitive information. One major challenge we had is to enable that by running over public and non-secure mobile networks, which is a huge challenge. And what I've learned from that amazing project is that to enable that, you must have full trust in all the layers. So enable to deliver a real trust in what you hold in your hand. It's not enough to have like a perfect software, but it must run on a secure environment that you trust. You know, of course, for every use case, you should match the specific solution and the specific cyber protection. And you might have using today some standard VPNs or firewalls to protect private information or some business information. But when it gets to the real critical stuff, the important stuff, then you need a really good solution. And we see today COVID-19 takes CISO's challenges to the extreme. When everyone suddenly starting to work from home remotely, even decision makers like CEOs, financial officers, bank officials, you know, even government officials are enforced to work from home, from their home PCs and mobile, and to take decisions 24 hours. So it's not surprising to see phishing attacks grow exponentially, like phishing pandemic, because hackers are always looking for the weakest link in the chain. And it's much more easy to hack your home PC, the CEO home PC, than to hack the organization network. Because in your home, even your child might download a Chrome extension. It can result in loss of millions of dollars. And you probably are using your home PC and with an unpatched software and old firmware that hackers might exploit easily. Easy target. So there are multiple vulnerabilities and attack vectors for hackers these days. They can steal your keys, they can steal your credential, SSH keys, but maybe to focus on one place that you might even didn't think is a risky place, and it's your PC or mobile screen. So the display is easily hacked. So think of it that what you see on the screen is not necessarily the reality. Hacker might change $100 million transaction to $100 transaction. And you as the signer, you will approve it. And you'll know only after it will finish. So this is the cool stuff in those kinds of attacks, that one single mistake or one single hack can kill your company eventually. If it's a transfer of funds or purchase or admin that enable access to some sensitive database, that can kill your company. So what are we doing with that, and how do we solve that? We've built a secure platform, which built on two edges. One, it's our VaultHSM, which holds the secrets of the company in the backend, or in the cloud, or on-premise. And second part is the MiniHSM, which our unique hardware device that literally we are extending the root of trust of the organization to the user's hand. So it's actually like hardware VPN from the end user to the company's backend. And you can think of John and Ben as bank managers. One is in New York and one in London. And let me show you how it works easily to connect those devices and perform a financial transaction. So here you can see on the left, MiniHSM of Ben, and he's using his mobile device, which we basically don't trust. So it can be totally hacked. But what he sees on the screen, on the display, that's what matters. And that's no one can change, and you'll see in a minute, that message now generated by the HSM in the backend. So it's signed and encrypted end-to-end to Ben's screen and device. So now he signed it, it goes back to the backend HSM, and his manager, John, which is in Zurich right now, got the notification and a specific approval for him to sign the specific data that you see on display. So in 30 seconds, our Vault HSM enforce specific policy in the bank, for example, to allow hardware security end-to-end. That's it. Transaction completed. So what's amazing in that Ben and John can do any kind of transaction approval from anywhere in the world without no one can attack it. So we don't trust any VPNs or firewalls. From our point of view, we assume that all mobiles and PCs are totally hacked. And maybe to wrap it up, what we are doing really good in HSMs, we run algorithms in firmware. So our HSM is very flexible, programmable, that enables our client to run full application inside the secure enclave. We don't just hold secrets and keys, but we enable to run full application, like masking the application in a cloud environment or on-premise environment, like our policy engine, for example. It's a full application that runs inside the secure enclave to protect from any kind of external attacks. We are building our hardware in-house, fits to the FIPS level 4 certification, the highest level for the certification. And one cool stuff for the finish, that's our self-destruct mode. What's going on when someone is trying to hack our devices? That's what we are doing. So we are doing some good stuff in our lab. And if you have some more questions, if you find it interesting, you are more welcome to connect, and we'll assist. Thanks.